so it's just before 5 o'clock in the morning, and Ken's have a lot of contractions. We've probably been up for the last hour and a half. So they started at midnight while I was sleeping, and she was up editing, doing her last minute tasks. And yeah, so this is going to be a long night / day for Ken's. They're getting very frequent. Alright, signing out for now. Alright, so my task at hand today is obviously remove this flashing tape, but what I'm going to be doing is notching the top of these 2x6 posts. That way the top of this is going to be almost like a C-channel, and then I'm going to weld a plate inside of this to prevent any water from entering the 2x6, and I'll have a place to bolt my arms to, and I can make sure everything is painted and won't corrode. My main concern is just water intrusion inside of this pipe. Looking back, yeah, I probably should have did a C-channel, but this will work out. It's just a little bit extra labor, and it'll be that much more strong, I guess. Alright, so now that these tops are cut out, all I'm going to be doing now is taking these little filler pieces and welding them in there, kind of like that, so that way I can't have any water leak down into this pipe and cause premature rust and damage to these posts.
Alright, it's been a few days now since we've been home, and we just wanted to quickly introduce our son to you guys. His name is Cam, and he's absolutely perfect.
He's the cutest thing in the whole world.
Next to Bo.
Next to Bo.
Yeah. Bo absolutely loves him. She's very interested in him.
She was a tiny bit jealous when we first brought him home.
Yeah.
But she's quickly taken, or that's quickly gone away, and now she's just very interested in him.
Right. No, but she's been really good, and I'm doing well. We're just trying to relax as much as we can, but we're also very eager to get back into the swing of things and, you know, start making progress and get things done.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a learning curve on how to deal with 2 little chickens, and
yes, it really is.
Bo is already a handful, so you add another one.
Right, but he's just so good. She's waking up.
Oh no.
I swear he looks just like Spencer. I just make mini Spencers. I don't.
Bo looks like you now. She's got some of my features, but she looks like you now.
No, they're all your mini me's.
No.
How happy are you to have a son?
I'm very happy.
I'm so glad we have both. Like, I love that we have our daughter and our son now.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like the perfect addition to our family.
So, welcome Cam to the channel.
Spencer's Mini Me 2.0. I don't mind. You're pretty cute, babe.
It's a hot one today. So last night I was able to get my top pieces welded on here. If you can tell, there is a slight pitch to this, and the reason for that is in case any water does happen to get on top of this, it can naturally just shed off of there. So what I'm going to go through today is just grind this bottom weld down so it's more smooth, and there's nowhere where water can really kind of just sit and stop because of the welds. So yeah, I just want to make that as smooth as possible. And then I'm going to drill my holes for my arms so I can run my bolt through them. And then everything else is just going to be primed and painted. Looks really good. 3/16 inch thick steel is pushing the limits of my generator. The welder has no problem doing that, with the exception of, I mean, that's towards the most I can do on 120 volt power cord that I'm on. But if I jumped it up to 220, I could obviously do this no problem. It's just the generator is my issue. It, like, sometimes it wants to bog down, sometimes it trips the breaker, so I'm reaching the limits at 3/16 of an inch. But other than that, everything else came out good. I had to do it in small, like, inch increments, otherwise I would trip the breaker or cause it to bog. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going to prime and paint this today, and also prime and paint my arms for the solar panel mounts.
This is gonna be massive. To think of you moving the panels, it's gonna be really cool.
A little bit at a time. Crank a little here, crank a little there.
I know, it's gonna take a little while, but it's gonna be really neat.
Yeah, it'll probably be a 10-15 minute process.
Yeah, but you only...
all those trailer jacks to move, because they only move a little bit at a time, but...
Right. But you only have to do that 4 times a year.
Right. To greatly increase the amount of power we get.
Right.
Take my hand, follow, don't be shy. Let the light take you, close your eyes now. And I will lead you down.
Alright, so today's the first day that we actually get to be back into our new normal routine. Love the family, but also it's really nice to be just us again. So today what I'm going to be working on is putting up the arms for the solar array, and then figuring out where my jacks need to go. It's going to be a lot of math and trial and error, and then once I am happy with the amount of adjustment I get out of one, hopefully I can transfer that down to the rest of them. So let's get started.
I'm just a mama pack mule over here. I got 2 sleeping babies. Do you hear that? Silence. The sounds of nature. He's so so little. Hi guys. Hey Red Bull. You may think that that's his name because of his coloring, but it's actually because it's his favorite energy drink. Okay, I don't know why, but this is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Like, Lovey,
It's a little bit taller than I thought too, but
it's a wall.
the only reason why is because the solar panels are just so tall, and then you gotta stack too wide.
Well,
I mean, we
goodness.
could have done it longwise, but
We don't have enough room.
yeah, then we would have had twice the distance. And
He's like, oh, it'll produce so much shade during the summer. And I'm like, what are you gonna do? Come out and sit under it?
no, but you know how you talked about we need somewhere to park the car?
We'll park the car under it.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, the new name for this officially is Mega Mount, because this thing is gigantic. It looks like you've built 5 teeter-totters. That would be terrifying. All right, you should definitely weld some little seats onto the ends. You would like catapult me to outer space.
Yeah, it's too high up. You can't teeter-totter on that.
Okay, oh my gosh, that's so cool though. You really could build a teeter-totter. We have 2 kids now, they could teeter-totter.
What, for like 2 years and then
And then we got
use
to
it again?
teeter-totter. I don't know why, that's a really fun word to say. Teeter-totter. He's just figuring out all the angles right now for all the seasons.
So that is winter. That is spring.
And fall.
Spring and fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is summer.
This is so cool.
Now the real question is, can I mow underneath this without hitting my head?
Yeah, you'll just have to duck down.
Yeah, especially towards the end.
You might not be able to wear your straw hat.